Здравствуйте, вы на канале Игра, с вами Дмитрий, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Hogwarts Наследие. Для разнообразия начнем в Хогсмиде, и сегодня у нас с вами мы будем проходить дополнительные задания, которые у нас после основного сюжетного открылись. И начнем мы с тех, которые у нас прям, так сказать, в инвентаре лежат. Начнем Горе и месть. Нужно с Нати встретиться и поговорить. Одна единственная стоит, все остальные... О, здесь сундучок, а мы его и не видели.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Так, ну что, значит, сейчас нам нужно будет что-то в другое куда-то место пойти. Но сейчас мы отправимся поговорить с Деком. С Диком. Блин. С Деком. А я его все время Диком называл. Так.
Has some exciting news to share.
Так, интересненько. Шапочка. Но ее надо будет качать на нападение. Надо пойти этих покормить. Так. Пойдем все-таки разберемся. Господи. Куда тут нажать, чтобы на них посмотреть? Стоять. Тут прям можно так взять. Так, у всех все откат.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Ну понятно. Так. На самом деле это все здорово, но мы сейчас еще быстренько метнемся. Ну, кушать подано. Так, и надо еще этих. Хотя вроде нормально собирается и так. Идите, играйте. Нет? Ладно. Так, сбор урожая. Все. Можно теперь шустро.
Has some exciting news to share.
Так, нужен драморог, что ли, или как он там называется. Откуда-то у меня был драморог. Понятия не имею. Ладно, пойдем, берем твое задание.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. And Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well. Which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Отлично, найти пещеру. Так, куда нас там отправляют? Неподалеку. Да вы издеваетесь, что ли? Ох, похоже, нас сегодня все-таки ждет проход через этот перевал, если честно. Потому что других вариантов я не знаю. Ладно, так. Фениксом понятно. А это где? Ага. Ну давайте. Ох, странная серия будет. Так, пойду продам сразу что-нибудь ненужное.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Ох, сомневаюсь я, честно говоря, во всем этом. Ой, сомневаюсь. Давайте посмотрим, что у нас есть из еще заданий. У нас вот здесь вот задания 2 штуки висят. Надо посмотреть. Здесь вот задание. Давайте с него, наверное, и начнем. Потому что до сих пор мы с вами выполнили чисто технически 2. Взяли еще одно, которое надо пробиваться.
Revelio. Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Да, прям у них каждый раз все неподалеку, а? А напрямую нельзя? Вроде можно.
Revelio. Confringo. Crucible. Confringo. Revelio.
I'll scout around Belcroft for something to poach.
Confringo. Revelio.
Say one of my own!
Glacier. Revelio. Come on, Hazel. Cruise. Confringo. Revelio. Cruise. Confringo. Revelio. Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Leviosa. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revenue. Now, I'm only trying to help.
You've had too much fire. If you think you can outdo someone, this is almost too easy.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Почему нельзя? Получилось.
Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Revelio.
Так. Ладно. Отправимся и расскажем, что все хорошо.
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Так, куда? Ну да. Так, отправляемся в Хогвартс. Сразу выселим единорожиков. Так. Я не знаю, куда их выселять надо. Все. За Шорской поухаживали, все сделали, как обещали. Так. Теперь отправляемся в Хогсмиде. Заданий нет. А здесь у нас есть еще задания, и давайте мы, наверное, их попробуем сделать. У нас есть задание «Колокольный перезвон». Я не понимаю, куда мне нужно перепрыгнуть, чтобы попасть к ней поближе. Ну.
Revelio.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1420.
Aloha Mora.
Там еще Деми-маску я увидел. Если я правильно увидел.
Revelio. Fine now, Demi guys.
Так, говорят, что в этом старом шкафу когда-то обитал могущественный Богарт, который едва могли остановить 5 профессоров, когда он постоянно менял свой облик между оборотнем торнадо, тарелкой Хиггиса какого-то, венгерским хвосторогом и чьей-то тещей. Ну да, там с тещей аккуратнее надо быть. Чё выше?
Revelio.
Он какой-то сундук. Как туда попасть, непонятно. Этому проходу вполне подходит название «Проход». Плохое обращение с урожаем в 16 веке и цунами из смердящего сока — все это оставило прогорклый запах, который, похоже, не может вывести даже самое мощное очищающее заклинание. Не знаю. Здесь вот этого сундука не видно, а на следующем этаже его видно. Вот. Оп, и он тут вот рисуется. Ладно, давайте ждем.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Revelio. I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Да, не наверное, точно, тебе же сказали об этом. Гений. Том.
Revelio.
Ладно.
You should be more careful.
Да, здесь еще одна. Серьезно, надо время не тратить, а все-таки взять и разобраться с этими уже дверями.
The bells must be upstairs. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Revelio.
Так, сначала мы все-таки засунем.
Wingardium Leviosa. Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Так, к Эвайже мы вернемся сразу после того, как по лягушкам попрыгаем.
Revelio.
Понятно. Что-то как будто загрузки стали быстрее, медленнее, наоборот, чем были раньше.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Так, чуточку еще уровень подкачали. Идем дальше. У нас еще не все задания в Хогвартсе выполнены. А если быть точнее, их еще осталось 2. Но это призывателя, понятно, а вот это вот мы мимо нее пробегали.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake. Except when the giant...
Revelio.
Здесь вот опять дзынькает что-то.
Confringo. Glacis. Vipendo. Accio. Depulso.
А, мы же здесь были.
Revelio.
Точно, точно.
You'll not beat me next time.
Сейчас не дзынькает. Ладно. Задание.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumph and tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall.
Revelio.
Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on
Revelio.
the bell tower entrance hall. All students introduce themselves to this hero. Grimbold Weft was responsible for some of the...
Гримбольдшвейт. Это череп знаменитого портного Гримбольда Швейта, чье искусство рукоделия помогло отремонтировать бесчисленные пальто ведьм и волшебников во время восстания гоблин 1752 года. Благодаря этому им удалось не заболеть, принимая участие в сражении.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should.
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
These bits of broom are all that's left.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangador.
Fame was not
Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved them.
Машущий рыцарь, доспех сэра Афпулда из воплощенного ликования легендарного дружелюбного рыцаря. Легенда гласит, что он был способен выиграть любую битву до того, как она началась, благодаря своей добродушной тактике ведения переговоров. Некоторые приписывают это чрезмерно сильным веселящим чарам, который сэр Афпудл наложил на самого себя.
Where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Господи, как это было ужасно.
By those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
И круто, и ужасно одновременно.
And accomplish so little.
Put down like that.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Что здесь не будет цветка?
Lumos.
Лестница с гоблином, понятно.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Дыми маска, это хорошо. Подождем.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Depulso.
Что это? Комната с головоломкой до пульса. Так.
Revelio.
Блин, здесь интересно, кто-нибудь полностью разобрался с всеми этими заданиями?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Я не знаю, зачем я сюда вломился, просто потому что могу. Ладно. У нас осталось еще одно задание. И это задание Поле призывателя. Ну, имею в виду в Хогвартсе. Пойдем попробуем его выполнить. Вдруг повезет так же, как в прошлый раз. Я честно не уверен. Но попробуем.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Ну попробуем. Опа.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Да ну.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
А переиграть можно?
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio.
Серьезно.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Слушай, блин, я тут не смогу никак. Я не знаю, как сюда подзатащить ее.
Should we expect you to grace us with the club sometime today?
Опять проиграл.
Such grace. Finesse.
Блин, я еще раз хочу, это несправедливо.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Угу. Фигушки, я потащу сейчас вот его сюда на синюю.
Sting me with a a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Ну, до свидания, что я тебе могу сказать.
Accio.
Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Well, you are good.
Так вот, победитель.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Так, последний так последний. 4-й матч выиграли. Правда, не с первого раза, но я считаю, что считается. Вот. Так, что у нас есть? Давайте перейдем на карту Хогсмида. Все нормально. Карта Хогвартса, все нормально. Осталась только карта мира, там пару заданий. Но это уже не сейчас. Так. Почти все статуэтки Деми-маски нашли. Смотрите, что делается. В Хогсмиде тоже почти одна осталась. Ну а в карте мира наверняка, да, статуэток навалом должно быть. Ладно, не навалом. Но пару штук вон точно есть. Ой, здесь еще и статуэтку Деми-маска мы не нашли, значит, сюда точно надо идти. Ладно, на самом деле мы на этом сейчас с вами закончим эту серию и продолжим уже ее, ну в смысле продолжим проходить уже в следующей серии. Первое, что мы с вами сделаем, мы скорее всего с вами отправимся вот через этот перевал сюда, потому что так или иначе нам нужно будет в задание в тень горы как бы получить доступ. А также у нас здесь минимум с вами 2 задания есть. Это и касаемо Феникса, и на метлах нужно где-то тут полетать. Где-то. В общем, выбрать и найти. Вот. В общем, если у нас все это быстро получится, то добьем, я думаю, что серию. Вот у нас здесь пару заданий есть. Вот. Ну, а уже потом отправимся делать основное сюжетное задание. Вот, пожалуй, примерно так все будет у нас дальше. Все, на этом буду заканчивать эту серию. Спасибо, что смотрели. До следующих серий. Пока.